Oh, that's big. This is big. This is big. This is a big fish. That's the one. That's the one. That's it. We're backing up. We're backing up. We're done. That's it.
Guys, this is gonna be a little bit different for the next two videos. This might be like it for what you're seeing for vlogging. We have some special guests today. We're at Silver Birch Resort on Moose Lake. I've not been here for quite some time, and we're back for a couple days of ice fishing. And yeah, as I mentioned, some very, very special guests. Look at them, they're getting mic'd up. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Averie.
Hello.
And Ryan.
Hello.
Ryan, this might be it for your time in front of the camera.
I'm not a big in front of the camera guy. I usually try to hide.
Ryan is one of the reasons that I'm the videographer I am today. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But Ryan and I have been Facebook friends for many years, and probably 6 years ago we actually met for the first time. Ryan has been working in the fishing industry, filming probably a lot of videos that you've seen. As far as I'm concerned, Ryan is as good as it gets. He has a daughter who likes to fish, and her name is Averie. Averie, what's going on? What's happening in your life? Is there a TV show or something?
Oh yeah, I'm so excited. I have my own TV show now.
How old are you?
Pardon?
How old are you?
I'm 13.
And you have a TV fishing show?
Yes, sir.
That is ridiculous. Ryan and I had been talking about, you know, doing a trip together, bringing Averie down, and ice fishing is not something they do too much of, so I thought, let's go ice fishing. So, as you can see, it is the middle of winter. It's cold. They're from southern Ontario. They're used to, like, I think it was plus 14 where they're at on the shores of Lake Erie. And here we are in southeastern Manitoba, and yesterday was an extreme cold warning. Today's a little bit better. But we're headed out to Birch Point. And Birch Point is a place that was very popular destination for the Altona Winkler area where I grew up in southern Manitoba. And it's actually part of Lake of the Woods. There's a small portion of Manitoba that is Lake of the Woods. I'll show you guys kind of where we're fishing. We'll go stop by the store, and then we're gonna get fishing. But for now, it's pretty much gonna switch over to this camera.
Have you fished in Manitoba before?
Nope.
First time. This is a black bear. When we walked in, I saw these maps are pretty cool. This is Buffalo Bay, so this is like a tiny portion of massive Lake of the Woods. Like over there's Minnesota, way over there's Ontario, but this is the part that's Manitoba. So we're gonna drive down this road here, Birch Point it's called. Maybe, I think we'll probably set up in like 15 feet of water so we can catch like walleye or burbot or perch, kind of a mix of everything, so. Unless you got better spots.
Nope.
No, you don't have anything else? Okay, well, we'll head there. The goal tonight, burbot. Averie's never caught a burbot before, and this is like one of the top places in Manitoba for a big old burbot. A burbot is a night feeder, it's nocturnal. Your best time to catch one is in the evening, so I thought, you know what, we're missing the morning bite, we're only gonna get set up at 3:30, let's target burbot. So we're gonna fish a little bit deeper, and I'll stop talking and we'll get to the boat launch. So there's a big finger that sticks out here. It tops at about 10 feet. And for burbot, I think we're gonna be focusing a little bit deeper. We'll probably be focusing the bottom of that drop off. So we'll kind of just drill some holes and try to see where the higher spot, I think the higher spot's gonna be up there, and hopefully it should get to like 18, 19 feet down here. But all right, so I mean, for walleye, sometimes like rattle baits and stuff is good. For burbot, this is a mud bottom, so we just want to like pound the bottom with something. So I'm gonna use a little heavier jig. This is tungsten, so feel how heavy that is. For the size, it's like super heavy. So a burbot will have no problem getting that in his mouth, and it's just gonna pound the mud really hard, and that's gonna kind of call him in. You're gonna use a little jig and spoon, Averie. The goal is still burbot, but we could get a walleye tonight. Tomorrow is gonna be focused on perch and walleye, but tonight is the night of the burbot. So you got a jig and spoon, and like I said, check those out. So those are the barbs, those little, right? So what we gotta do is, in Manitoba, you gotta flatten those. So slide them down your pliers and pinch. So there you can see, completely flat. You can't have any of it sticking up.
How come you have to flatten them?
It's way better for catch and release, so it's way better for the fishery. And if you put the hook in your hand, it's a lot easier to pull out. So that's a reason too. If we don't get something in 10, 20 minutes here, we're gonna head a little ways over and try a new spot, but I think we're set. Jig and spoon for Averie. Here you go.
Thank you.
And we'll get our flasher set up.
Well, you see, my hole froze up before I even put my line in. That means it's cold.
You are all so soft in southern Ontario. You don't know real winter.
Nope.
Well, Avery, you want to pick the next spot?
Pick the next spot?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll choose the right spot.
I'll give you one chance. Which direction do you want to go? We each drop like a handful of minnows down as soon as we set up here. This chummy can be pretty good for burbot. I think there's a fish, guys. Guys, there's a fish down there. Big mark near the bottom. I'm just gonna, are you ready, Avery? Pound the bottom a little bit. Sometimes they'll pick up your bait out of the mud. And burbot are sometimes those fish that you don't mark that well. I think he's still around. Oh, he's all over me. He just nosed it. Come on, he's still there. I think he's on your screen now.
Oh.
That's a big mark.
It's coming after.
That's a big mark. Just pop it on the spot a bit. Oh, get ready. Get ready. Oh, baby. Yes! Oh, that's big. That's big.
Oh, yeah!
Take your time. Take your time. Avery's first fish. We're looking for burbot.
Go. That was so exciting!
That was like back and forth and back and forth.
Oh, he's peeling
That's a heavy fish.
Oh, it's shaking its head, it's shaking its head.
Oh!
No!
Oh, I saw him.
No!
That was a burbot.
Oh, that sucks!
That's all right. The night's young. That fish came in and crushed it.
Oh.
That was exactly what we were looking for. I should not have pulled the measuring tape out yet. That might have been
Oh, that sucks.
Avery's first burbot. I was like that close to sticking my hand in for it.
That was exciting.
Okay, let's get you a new minnow. I'll show you what Avery's using. The dinner bell, something a little more active. This is a glow color. So what we can even do, check this out, on my flasher, it's called the glow ring here. I can drop the lure inside of this little disco ball here.
That's so cool.
Just hold it there. Just hold it. Is he chewing on it? Do you have it?
Yes, I felt it.
Yeah, yeah. Yes! We're on!
Yes!
We're on!
Finally! Yeah!
It's a walleye!
It's a walleye!
After all of that.
And it's a baby little walleye. First fish through the ice. I'm so excited. I finally got a fish today. Oh, there he goes. Bye, little guy.
There we go. Not skunked.
That's okay. That's good. That's good. We caught a fish.
Not the burbot that I was expecting. But hey, walleyes like to bite at the night in the night as well, and I think that might still be the end of our night. Yep. We're coming back tomorrow.
What's the plan today, Ryan?
Catch giant fish.
Yes. Day 2 with Avery. Avery?
Good morning. It's a lot warmer today.
It is. It's a lot better. Anything you're gonna change from yesterday?
Maybe I need to hook set harder or something because I could not get those fish out of the water.
Yeah, it was tough yesterday, but hey, we put in a good effort. We got out late. This is our last day at Silver Birch. Thank you to the fine folks putting us up. Great accommodations on the shores of Moose Lake, and you can see we just like stuff everywhere. That's typically what I do when I visit a location, but we're just gonna head out on the lake, back to Buffalo Bay. Day 2, here we go.
Avery, have you drilled the hole before?
No.
Just don't drill your boot.
Just press this button?
Grip it and then press that thumb button. There you go.
Tricky.
We might move a little deeper and then we're gonna set our tip ups a little shallower up on this flat. And that's where the pike might be roaming. For walleye and perch, I like to be a little deeper where it kind of changes from rubble to mud right at that base, because it's not that deep here. This part of the lake is not that deep. 19, 20 feet is as deep as it gets. So we're gonna focus up here and then we're gonna set our tip ups a little bit shallower and hopefully a pike or a burbot or who knows, but we have a 10-inch walleye to improve on.
Yep.
You think we can do that?
I think we can.
So we're gonna set some tip ups out for pike, and this is called the quick strike rig. So these are little Cisco's. These are found all throughout Lake of the Woods, and quick strike rig. So it's 2 treble hooks, barbless, as you have to be in Manitoba. And I don't know, I've heard so many different theories on how to hook them and different things. I think at the end of the day, it's a piece of meat dangling in front of their face. So I don't know, I think you could lay it in the mud, you could lay it 2 feet off the bottom. There, it's kind of has a bit of a horizontal presentation. It's not the prettiest thing ever, but basically you want to hook it light enough so when that fish takes it, those hooks will rip out of the fish and then into his mouth. So that's pretty good. We're gonna go drill some holes. We'll go a little bit shallower, maybe up into like, we're in 18 feet, we might go up into like 13 feet, 12 feet at the shallows. So when you try to drop the bait, I don't know about this one, but sometimes it'll want to float a little bit. See how it's just floating there?
Yeah.
So there's a couple things you could do, but basically there's air trapped in his stomach. So see how those bubbles came out?
So you push.
So I squish them, and I squish all that out. It's smushing the meat a little bit, but watch that.
It sinks.
Now it sinks. I've heard of people laying their baits right on the bottom, but I'm focusing near the bottom right now. So I'm kind of gonna reel it up. And right now you can see there's bottom, there's 14 feet. So my bait is a foot off bottom. You see how this flag's pointed right now?
Yep.
I want it pointed so when we're looking at our shack, it'll show up clearly. If we point it straight like that, see if it's pointed like a razor blade, then you won't be able to see it as well, but if it's turned sideways, then you can see it perfectly. So, and then I'll also be aware of the wind, because the wind can blow these flags, and then I'll just do a test. So what that fish is gonna do is gonna grab the bait, flag's gonna pop, and then that line's gonna start going.
Cool.
So right there, you can see there's the bait, there's the bottom, so I'm about a foot off bottom. So now, we'll pull the flasher out. I'm gonna make a little area for the flag, and the nice thing about these is they're insulated. So from the shack, you should be able to see that flag perfectly. So when we see that flag pop, that's good news. Yeah, run. We're gonna put one here. We'll put one even further away. That little tape on there, that's an Aaron the Weeb trick as well, because the orange is okay, but they always make the flags orange or yellow. Now they make some black ones, but it's just nice to have contrast on it, because when you look, that'll actually stick out against the snow. Coming up for me. Here we go.
Is that a big one?
Nope, but we're hooked up.
It's a fishy.
And I hope it stays on. This is what we're fishing for today.
Walleye.
Buffalo Bay.
Look at how tiny that thing. It's the same size as the Cisco.
This is what we're marking. Look at this. This is the same size as our tip-up bait. So yeah, we're gonna give this, let this guy keep his minnow and go back. Then she's just gonna be like.
Oh, that's a big mark.
Big mark near the bottom.
Big mark.
He's gonna come eat the rattle bait.
Got it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, baby.
We're on him.
I think this one good.
That was a good hook set. What do we got?
Oh, what is it?
What do we got? Come on.
Oh, what was that? Is that a
Oh,
walleye?
nice walleye, real nice walleye.
Yeah, baby.
There we
Let's
go. Nice. The bigger fish are moving in.
Yes.
I'm gonna give it a dunk. Look at that.
This is
Perky.
by far my biggest Manitoba walleye yet.
Look at that. Perfect. That was a good hook set. Lake of the Woods, baby.
Whoa! I was not expecting that. Man, did
There we
he
go. We're upgrading. And there's a fish coming up hot. Decent fish, decent
that's
fish.
big.
That's a decent, this might be a big perch. It's just, see how it's just doing that?
Yeah.
That's what a big perch does.
Oh, that's a
Oh, that's a giant perch. Giant.
Oh my goodness. That is a huge
Look at that perch. Wow.
That is
The bite is
giant.
on. The bite is on. Gone. We're doing it, Avery.
Oh, yeah.
Buffalo Bay, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down. Okay, here's what I'm using. This is the dipstick. This is the rod I talk about. Just every single video it feels like. 39 light. Perfect for that perch. I'm using a smaller reel, 1,000 size, 8-pound braid, and I'm using a little tungsten jig with half a salted minnow. You could use a live minnow, and that's what it looks like. It's not the prettiest right there, but you can catch a pike, you can catch a walleye, or it could catch a jumbo perch. It's prime time. Right now is when the magic happens. Everything slides a little bit shallower, everything gets aggressive.
Like 3 times.
Oh, he's back. He's back. Come on.
Oh, see him.
Oh, that's big. This is
That's
big. This is big. This is a big pike or something. Oh, look how heavy that is. Look how heavy that is. Oh my goodness. Okay, reel up, Avery. I'm gonna be lucky to get this fish in. Oh. Oh.
That's a big spike.
Oh.
There he goes, there he goes, there he goes. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, that was bad. The bait is completely gone down his mouth. I'm surprised he did. I should have just grabbed him there. That's a fat pike.
Oh my
Look at that bait.
goodness.
There we go. That's what did it. Okay, I'm gonna give this fish a dip and then I'll give you a look quickly. All right, we got the hook out. That is not the longest pike, but he is fat on the rattle bait.
Oh yeah, big pike. Now we just need to get some on the tip up.
Yeah, this is good. They get a lot bigger than this here. All right.
Huge.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Apparently he doesn't want to go out. Oh,
He's gone. There we go.
yeah.
Big perch, nice walleye, nice pike, all back to back. Things are turning alive. And we got a couple hours left.
So Jay is quickly checking the tip ups to make sure they're ready, not snowed in case a big pike or burbot or walleye comes in and hits them while we're in here jigging.
There's a fish on this tip up. Okay, so I went to clear this out from all the snow and there's a fish on here. So we're gonna wait till it's swimming away, but basically you wanna wait till it's tight right now, like once it's swimming away, and then you wanna give it a good hit. But the thing is, when you start fighting this fish, you just wanna make sure you lay the line out that way, because that's the way the wind's blowing, otherwise you're gonna make a mess, okay? So grab this,
Yep.
wait till he's moving away, grab it with 2 hands, and then give him a good hook set. Start pulling and give him a hook set. Yeah, go, go, go. Yeah, you feel him?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, get a little tighter, yeah. And if that fish wants to run, you gotta let him run, okay?
Okay.
So you gotta like let that line go through your fingers, because that's your drag system. You don't have a reel to help you out, right?
Yep. Let it,
Now if he wants to go, oh yeah, that's big, yeah, let him go if he wants to. Yeah, nice, this is a big fish. Never wrap around your hand.
Okay.
He's close, see how that line's cutting lots? Yeah. Ooh, that's a big fish.
oh,
Huge burbot, huge burbot, huge burbot, look at that. Oh, okay, don't pull too hard. Look at that snake.
Oh my
There we go.
Yes!
First
Big
burbot.
First burbot!
All right, here is your burbot. We got the hooks out. They are impossible to hold. Impossible to hold.
Oh my goodness! Look at that! This is my very first burbot ever and my very first fish using a tip up.
Boom.
Oh yeah!
Big belly. All right, let's get it back. She's just gonna snake down that hole. Boom.
Oh yeah!
Everything. Just checking off the species. We did it. We got the Buffalo Bait Grand Slam. We got walleye, we got perch, we got pike, and we got burbot. Awesome. Good stuff.
Yes! That was so cool! Oh!
Man, it just shows you how you cannot pack it in. Like we saw some truck sleeve already and we were like, okay, maybe we'll leave it a decent time. But everything just turns on. The whole food chain just gets going when it gets dark. But in the last half an hour, we got that big pike on the rattle bait, big burbot on the tip up, and then I came back and got the big perch, and Avery's been marking big fish, so it's like, this is go time. Listening to the clock. Oh, flake. What do we need? Measuring tape?
Measuring tape and
Pliers?
Is it spinning? Is it
It's
spinning?
not spinning. So the flag just popped, but right now it's not spinning. This thing will be spinning if a fish is swimming with it. So he's probably just sitting there and chilling with it. So we want to wait till they start moving, because if you set it right now, you might pull it out of his mouth. But if you set it when he's swimming, any direction he's swimming is away from the hole, right?
Yeah.
So then you know that you're going to be setting it backwards and getting him in the back of the mouth. Okay, he's moving. No, let go, let him move. If he wants to swim, see, let him swim. Yeah, look at that. See how he just took off?
Yeah.
So we're going to feed him a little more line, and you're going to get ready to hit him, okay?
Okay.
Give him a good hook set.
Got it.
Nice. Fish on.
Oh yeah.
Think about where that line's laying, okay? Yeah, with the wind. Yeah, you're doing good.
Oh, feels really heavy.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, he's going.
Oh. We just set this tip up. Oh, big run. This is going to be a big fish. Don't completely stop him, you know what I mean? Because then those hooks could rip. You want to just slow him down, just like a drag does on your reel, right? It's going to be a big head coming out of that hole, Avery. I'm thinking pike. With those big runs, I'm thinking pike. I'm thinking big gator. Big Manitoba gator. Just don't do anything too crazy. Big pike, big pike. Okay, slow. Yeah, just stop right here. It's a big pike. Yeah, just hold it there, hold it there, taut. Don't pull too hard. It's a big pike. This is a monster.
Pike.
It's huge. Look at this fish. Yeah, that is what we came for right there. Is that what you wanted?
Yes!
That is a hog. Okay, we're putting this guy right back in the water. Here, Avery, we're gonna get that hook out real quick. This is a monster. That's huge, eh?
Giant pike.
Lift him out right now and then support him with the other hand.
Oh my gosh!
There we go. Yes!
What a monster!
That is a 20-pound pike all day. Look at that. Look at that belly. This is a 10-inch hole, just filling it. That fish was barely out of the water. My hands might be dying, but the fish is priority. We got to make sure this fish goes down healthy. Look at that. Waving goodbye.
What a...
That's the one. That's the one. That's it. We're backing up. We're backing up. We're done. That's it. Part 1 of our Manitoba trip is complete. Thank you to Silver Birch Resort. Thank you to Averie for catching all the big fish. Part 2, you're gonna have to go to Averie's channel because we're heading to Lake Winnipeg. And that's it for today. Oh, that was big. That was so big.
Oh, oh. Gee, we got fish on. Oh, never mind.
What?
It's caught on something. I don't know. It was like halfway down the hole.
You have a fish?
I don't know what it
Or is it hooked on the hole?
It's hooked on something.
It looks like it's swimming around. Do you have a fish?
I don't know.
Just take your time. Take your time.
It might
There's
be
a huge perch. Huge perch. Are you filming, Ryan? Don't pull any more. Don't pull any more.
Oh my
goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Massive perch.
Oh my
Massive
goodness.
perch.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Oh
Very good.
my goodness.
that is a trophy perch. Look at that. We thought the video was over. It wasn't over. Everything is happening right now. That was on the salted minnow and the tungsten jig. This one's going back. Averie's bleeding. Big perch is getting released.
I don't know how I cut myself.
It's just a blob.
Well, the pike got my hand or something because I am bleeding.
This is just a complete gong show. Hey, that's how quick it can happen, guys. Your day can turn around. Last night, our hopes were not too high, and then between 3 o'clock and 4:30 right now, everything happens. So never give up.